If you're looking for simple, easy ways to stay nourished throughout the 4 phases of your menstrual cycle, this video is going to show you how to do that in a way that's not so scientific and easy to understand. Before I dive in, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to this channel using the subscribe button below, and also click the bell to be notified every time I post a new video on menstrual cycle health, nutrition, and fitness. And if you don't know me yet, hey, my name's Omega Zumpano. I'm an exercise scientist and menstrual cycle educator, and I've helped so many women get to a place where they feel fit, have reduced PMS, and are the master of their hormones. So I have a couple tips in here for you that will help you create a deep, holistic nutrition relationship with your cycle. The first tip is to eat a variety of food. So many of us are stuck in a cyclical pattern that is not cyclical with our cycle, but just the cyclical pattern of eating the same things day in and day out. So we're in this rut. But when we do have a variety of food, our gut microbiome flourishes. We have a diversity of bacteria in there, and you might not know this, but you will now. A diversity and a healthy microbiome leads to a healthier menstrual cycle. Not only that, it's linked to better immunity, it's linked to having a healthy weight, and so many more things. So eat a variety of foods. Number 2 is changing your cooking style. Changing your cooking style can be a great way to tap into your hormones while not just overthinking it too much. So in our bleed phase, when our hormones are the lowest, our core temperature is also the lowest. The easiest way to conceptualize eating for the seasons of our cycle is from Suzanne Mathis McQueen's book, 4 Seasons in 4 Weeks. And it depicts how our body changes seasonally throughout the 4 weeks. So in our bleed phase, like I said, core temperature is the lowest. This is our winter phase. So we want to eat warming foods like soups, stews, and broths to help keep us warmer. This is not the time to go on a cleanse. This is not the time to eat a raw veggie diet because our digestive fire is a lot lower too. The follicular phase can be likened to our spring phase when our body is starting to warm up. So this is a great time to start sauteing our foods. So you can saute any food, just throw it in a saute pan, throw a little bit of oil in there, and you have a saute. The ovulatory phase is akin to our inner summer. And in this phase of our cycle, we actually have a lower metabolic rate, meaning we burn less calories in this phase. So given that, we might not be as hungry, but we can also eat lighter foods and even raw foods, whereas in the bleed phase, it might not be as supportive to eat raw foods. Now we hop into the luteal phase, which is our inner fall. And in this phase, we might gravitate towards more comforting foods. And our basal metabolic rate is increased. We're burning more calories. So it's a great time to give yourself those comforting foods and start baking your foods, start eating the broths and transitioning to the soups again. And then you come to your menstrual phase. If you're liking this video so far, give it a like and we'll continue on to the next tip, which is to eat more fiber after you ovulate. Because after you ovulate, your body is starting to clear estrogen. And we want our body to clear estrogen so that we don't have high estrogen symptoms leading into our luteal and bleed phase. That's mood changes, irritability, anxiety, depression, heavy, painful bleeding, purple blood. We don't want that in our bleed phase or our luteal phase. So eating more fiber in this phase helps bring the excess estrogen from the liver to the colon, where it's then excreted in our poo-poo. You can support this detoxification process by simply incorporating fiber with every meal. The RDA for fiber is 10 to 15 grams, so being on that upper end in the luteal phase is going to support your body's natural process. Next tip I have for you is eat when you feel hungry. So many of us are surprised by our increased appetite in our luteal phase, and on top of that, most of us were raised in this diet culture where we associate being more hungry with potentially getting more fat. But these hunger cues are actually responding to our metabolism. Like I said, we're burning more calories in our luteal phase, so we are going to be more hungry. And the increased hunger is our body keeping us metabolically balanced. So Thank you, body. So in the second half of your cycle, make sure to eat more foods and compare that to your ovulatory phase and see how your appetite is in your ovulatory phase. I know I'm less hungry. I know I can go longer without eating, but that's not necessarily good for me. So I have to actually remind myself to eat in the ovulatory phase and keep snacks by my desk and things like that. The last tip I have for you is to reduce your caffeine intake. Now, I know some of you might want to turn this video off right now, but hear me out. Caffeine increases excess estrogen in our body, and caffeine can increase our PMS symptoms like anxiety and give us jitters, and ultimately it's not great for hormonal health. So if we are looking to balance our hormones, eat more holistically, and eat in a way that honors our menstrual cycle, reducing caffeine intake is one of those things that is really, really going to support you moving forward. And if you want a no-brainer way to get the right nutrition in at each phase of your cycle, go ahead and grab a copy of my nutrition guide that's linked down below. Just click that link and you'll be able to find it there. And make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already for more menstrual cycle health, nutrition, and fitness. And if you want to know more research-backed information about nutrition for your menstrual cycle, check out this video next. I'll see you there. Bye.